Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, COCOMDTV, where we talk about mind and body matters because both your mind and your body matter. And today's topic of discussion is drugs. I would like to help you have some tools for your tool belt to talk to your child about drugs. This could be a more difficult conversation to have than even the birds and the bees. So I want to give you some tips and tricks to help it more easily roll off your tongue. The first thing is ask your child what they already know. Chances are your child has Twitter, Google, YouTube, Roblox, something where they're interacting with other people, they've heard terms, and they know something about it. Kids are smart. So ask them what they know. Most of the time they'll tell you. Sometimes they'll also fish and see if you're gonna hide things from them. So let them talk. And then this is the perfect time to actually correct any misconceptions or things like that. So you get the jumping point, from the conversation from your child. Let your child tell you what they already know. Then don't freak out. Whatever you do, don't freak out. So they can just say, I am never telling them that again. This is something to put in a box and throw it away. And we're never going to talk about that again. So don't freak out if they tell you they've tried it or that their best friends used it or whatnot. Don't freak out. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just let them tell you. Okay, so first, your child is going to tell you what they already know. You're not going to freak out about what they already know, but you're going to use that as a point to connect. And then the second thing is you tell them what you know. Maybe you've had some negative experiences. Don't go all Maury or, Oprah with it and tell them things that is, that's inappropriate for a child's level or a teenager's level, but let them know, because chances are somebody in homeroom, the bus, on the street, they're going to give them a wealth of information, even if it's wrong. So let them come to you for those things. So be honest with them. So first, they're going to tell you what they know. You're not going to freak out about it. And then you're going to tell them what you know, and then also what you think about it. Yes, this is not something that we in the Smith home do, because in the Smith home, we have goals and unfortunately, if you smoke marijuana, you may not be able to work XYZ. So that's just a little extra for the conversation. Okay, and the last and final thing is it's like the funnest, even though I know that's not a word. It's like so much fun. It's role playing. And I don't know if I've told you all before, but I'm specifically a child psychiatrist. And this is something I do with the kids all the time. I role play with them, and I'll do something like this. I'll say, you're at a party and somebody real cool is like smoking, and then they hand it to you. What do? And it's really funny because the kids get into it. They'll say, okay, I'm going to say, no, I don't want that. That's stupid. And then I'll say, well, no, that sounds dumb. I think I'm going to say something else. And it actually gets the conversation going. It gets their brain thinking. And they're like, okay, I have something to say just in case it actually happens. So have fun with it. And don't just use marijuana. Use alcohol, those other things, cigarettes. Okay. And then because I brought that up, I'm just going to very quickly talk about grass, Mary Jane, weed, ganja, marijuana. The reason why I'm talking about marijuana really briefly is because it is the most used illegal substance in the United States of America. And is it a harmless drug? No, it's harmful. It affects multiple systems. And if it wasn't harmful, I wouldn't see a lot of things in the emergency room due to weed use. So it affects your immune system. It affects your thinking, your perception, your judgment, your lungs. Nothing belongs in your lungs except air molecules. So it does have lasting, sometimes, effects on your body and your body systems. And so when kids say, oh, everybody does it, and what that is, and that's okay, it's harmless. That's not true. It is not harmless. And also, a lot of information that we have that is being passed around, oh, it's, not addictive and these other things come from these very controlled studies where people are in a very controlled setting making these marijuana leaves. Nowadays, these kids have mixed different strains with this strain, and it is like a type of potent that you wouldn't want to see. Some people have been taking one hit, ended up in the emergency room. So I hope this has been helpful for you. And then you have some tips on how to talk to your kid about drug use. Please subscribe, and God bless.